Welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to our Bushrangers Run expedition series for the final weekend on the reserve. We've actually had a pretty good time out on Bushrangers Run. We've gotten a lot of missions done. We've taken at least one of every species on the map, I think. Granted, there's one species we haven't gotten a lot of, but we might change that with this weekend. And we got an amazing axis deer that's taxidermized and is added to our collection that I'll also have to try to get like a trophy lodge to actually just go over once the expedition series is all over what ones we've saved and taxidermized that have been like in our series. But for now, we are going to finish off with bushrangers, and the two species I'm kind of thinking going for today are going to be more the European rabbits, because we only went after them once and I didn't do too well, and some of the feral goats, because they've been a species I haven't really gotten much of. I just want to I kind of want to make room to bring the ground blind with us. But the only problem with that is I don't know if I'd be able to take 3 weapons out. So you know what? I am going to stick with a 3. I was thinking, would the ground blind actually work for, like, letting you be able to be unseen by the European rabbits if you're close enough? In some ways, maybe it would, because it is a blind and could help lower your, like, visibility and stuff. But on the same token, I don't think it would fit any of the environment around here. But for this weekend, I'm thinking we're going to go into this area more so here. Just because I've never really been more like just kind of adjacent to this area. I've always either followed the road, went down south here, stuck around here, went back here. Kind of went a little bit up here, not super far up, but this is kind of a pocket I never checked out. So I figured that's a good place that we can just kind of roam into and off to and see what we find here. I was after we had the one crash where I think we found the rabbit warren pretty close to the lodge. I don't know if we'll have luck like that again going out this way or not, but I figure it's worth a shot and let's try something new to keep the series, or keep this expedition series going with and end off with. I still do have the one mission for the feral goats. I'm surprised it has taken this long to... Well, actually, is taking this long, because it's not over yet. I just need to get, I think, the one female goat call picked up, and then the rest will be pretty easy to complete the mission. For all the time we've been out, it might be because it has to be, like, the same hunt, as it's said, and I've just never gotten the luck of having the females be vocal for the feral goats. But, again, we'll just kind of roam about, see what we run into, how things go, and finish this weekend, or this reserve off this weekend. I do already have the hunting pole up for the next reserve we're going to head off to. We are down to, it is just 2 choices. I am kind of wondering if I should cover maybe Red Feather Falls as another expedition series or not. I'm weighing it because, on the one hand, a lot of the early theHunter Classic maps and their species are so carried over with each other. I feel like it would just kind of... It wouldn't feel like separate expedition series. It'd just be a very long kind of slog through a lot of the same stuff. But considering what we're down to with just Val de Bois and Hemmeldal, I don't know if I should try doing another one as well or not. Like, there is also Rougarou Bayou, but just because it does kind of take a bit of startup to get the waterfowl stuff set up, I can't really say I'd have enough to warrant being able to show them off well in an expedition series. Like, I still do want to take the little break once the expedition series are all done and go into Pickbean Bay again to show off the magpie goose and how far we've gotten there. Like, see, we've got the females there, but they don't want to make any noise. I just want to check and see if I can spot anything else. Now, I'm kind of curious about if we go back to that area where that rabbit warren was on the other hunt, if there's a chance that there are more there or not. But I don't actually remember the exact spot where we were. I do have the shotgun prepared just in case we do stumble across a few rabbits. Oh, let me guess, that's going to be... Actually, that could be a female call. I don't know if there's a male with those two. Although, it's taken a while for the mission objective to, like, pop up to say if we've done something or not. Okay, well, there's the female goat. Yeah, so maybe I'll head over that way, just try to get, like, some of the tracks that were left behind. Because now that I've got the female call, we just need a male one, and seemed like they were a little more vocal than the females could be. It might have even just been my bad luck how it affected, but again, it would be nice just to clear off that one mission that has been such a constant thing through all of our time on Bushrangers. Like other ones, the red foxes, the axis deer, the kangaroos, we cruised through multiple of their hunts or their missions. And yet the goats got nowhere with them. Oh, you're kind of a scrawny one for, like, your coat. See, I was expecting them to be a little bit more bushy like that one, but I guess maybe they have variations in their coat. Oh, that's not even a goat track. I still do have the one red fox mission where it is just get a big fat fox. I mean, that's literally it. Get a fox that has so much weight to it. But that one might be a little tricky to get done. Well, then again, because the game is RNG for what actually is out on the maps, I guess it's not too difficult. Yes, there's a few more things for this Operation Dragnet being done. I'm just going to try to hit up a lot of these little things. Oh, well, you know what? I can't remember if it has to be a male or a female fox, but considering we don't have any rabbits yet, I am going to swap this out for the 243. And maybe we can actually get that mission done just by happenstance. Okay, well, I see where that goat went, but the fox... Okay, yeah, there's another goat running off. No, there is something... No, maybe it was one of the calls. I'm going to see about getting the... not that, I want the caller. There we go. See if we can get that female fox to pop its head out, and maybe we can start with her. So I don't know exactly how far out she is. Again, the depth perception on the map is still something I struggle with. I'm not entirely sure why. But it feels like some things are both closer and further away than you think they are. Actually, I think it's more so they're further out than I expect them to be. Okay, I'm just going to snag this other track and then try to keep our eyes in that general direction. From the looks of it, I'm thinking the fox call came from beyond the grove of trees that's there. And yeah, that's got to be enough tracks that if we can just get a male to call out, hopefully that dragnet mission will be done. Oh, actually, hang on. I think I see... Yeah, there she is. Yeah, I'm going to have to... There we go. Quick and easy. That is both good and downside to the rifle sometimes. Is good, it's so reliable and gets some nice distance shots, so it's pretty easy just to take down a lot of animals with. But if you keep using it for so long, I think you'll kind of just feel worn out and burnt out from, like, just how simple and easy it is at times. That's why I've always tried, or can't say always, but I've used different weapons like bows, crossbows to switch it up through the Expedition series. I just wish I was better shot with the ones that I'd take instead of the rifles. But we'll just snag her. I don't know if it has to be a male or not for the weight thing, but I guess we can always just find out with picking her up. We'll see what she scores. Hard to say if she'll be good or not. 10.4 kilograms. She's a... Oh, she actually did amazing for... Oh, yeah, she was the mission, too. I'd actually have to see how she does, like, scoring-wise, because 82 for a red fox is a really good number. know. I think that works better when there's actually, like, an animal that could lay up against. I think that's a better... And how about... Let's just pick her up a little bit. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. So, there is a mission we actually got completed today. And let me just check after... You know, I'll let the photo upload, and then I'll check and see what I need for that goat mission. But maybe what we'll also do is... How did we get out? Okay, we're actually pretty good. So if I work my way up north that way, I think we'll still kind of be able to follow along the general vicinity of where I want to check out and just walk through. There we are. Okay, missions. Let's check what we need for that feral goat. Okay, there's... You know, I also want to check what I need for the red kangaroo, too, because I think I got a new one for that. Yeah, dragnet is... Just need a mail call, so should be easy. And then you need a specific weapon for the kangaroo mission. Okay. Yeah, so the kangaroo mission will not be accomplished anytime soon. So I won't even try worrying about that one. We'll just roam about for a while. Try to get close to some of the feral goats. Hopefully get that male call or the male vocalization for that. And keep our eyes and ears open for if we can come across any of the rabbit warrens. I was kind of hoping the rabbits would be a bit like the like pheasants in that, where all you need is like one of the pellets to seem to hit the animal and it will take it right down. That doesn't super seem to be the case for the European rabbits. They have a little bit more tenacity to them. And yeah, these are still more goat tracks. Oh, well, there's another red fox. We could keep trying going in the direction that it went, because that is at least another animal we know is out here. That might be our best play for now. And if I do that, it'll take us actually a bit out to the coast, where we haven't even seen the ocean. We haven't walked far enough to reach that border. Oh. Did you just walk up there? Or, maybe we just got into view range. And just a little goat up there. I do also need to keep a listen out for, like, if we start hearing the panting breath sounds, so we know to have the water bottle. Yeah, off goes the goat. And that's just the red fox that we scared off. Oh, actually, didn't scare it off all that far. So I might be able to get a second one if we just kind of keep an eye over where it was. Quick question, where was that? I think it was around the rocks there? You know what? I think if I just stay still for a while, maybe we'll see the little bit of color from it as it's wandering. So it didn't go as far as I thought. Either that or it could be a completely different fox from the one we did scare. I'm thinking that's probably more the case. Yeah, see, I don't... Oh! The angle's not too bad, actually. If I go down... Shoot, that was a miss. I could feel myself trying to move the mouse just the bit I needed, but I wasn't quite able to move it to take the shot I wanted, so I think that was a miss. We'll just go out and check the spot, make sure. Yeah, I could feel resistance in the mouse, but I was just trying to slowly, or just get a little inch of it. Didn't quite happen. I think it doesn't help that it's getting kind of warm around here, so my arms are sticking to the desk a bit. This will at least let us cover more ground and keep our eyes open for anything else. And it was just a little up. I don't want to say a little up here, because again, things seem to always be further than I think they are. Well, we should start coming across the tracks or general area of it soon, and we can go from that on whether we have to keep pursuing this one or we can just let it go with the miss. Oh, okay, we got a former track found. So it was probably the same fox I was running. I think it was up on one of these hills a little more. But so far, no, nothing like it actually connected with that shot, so it should have just... Oh. Now, that just went off with something. Oh, there are the tracks. Jeez, they were hidden right in that rock. Yeah, so far it looks like we're pretty much good and we missed with the shot, so that actually might be a good thing than just getting a glancing hit. As it means we won't have to worry about any messages coming in about, oh, you wounded or winged an animal and you didn't go after it. Those can get really annoying depending on, like, the situation. I've gotten one or two of them where the animals ran out of the reserve boundary, and I can't go collect it, but you're still giving me crap for it. Yeah, we'll just keep going up this way, because this will let us look over this way a bit more. Although it's looking pretty barren. I mean, I'm not sure if you would really expect much different. This is the Australian outback. It's not really well known for being... I mean, it is kind of lush with life in its own way, but it also is known for being kind of barren and just a big expanse of wasteland. Yeah, nothing really out there. But we did make it to the actual coastline, so we can get a look out that way. Okay, it's just the way the distance, how, like, it's rendering in the distance. Because, to me, it might be a little bit too small detail for you guys to see, but it's almost like there's a string of power lines going across the island straight out that way. Actually, oh, that would actually be between Ruru Bayou and here. Huh. Well, that's kind of neat to realize. No, and we got another track. Let me guess, the fox running away still? Yeah, the fox just running away. I'm actually kind of surprised that I didn't see it moving around in the distance, given, like, it does seem so open over here. And I also haven't spotted any, like, the rabbit warrens over here, too. So I'm going to go for a little bit of a jog, actually. Maybe get us over atop one of these hills and take a look around to see what's in the area. Just make sure we actually have content we can keep covering and we're not going too far out into no man's land. Okay. There we go, up a bit higher. We got more we can preview and look down along. Oh, I see you over there. Kind of hidden right in that bush. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to... Oh, that took him down. Yeah, when the sights get kind of wobbly like that, it really makes you worried about your shots, because if you can just get the reticle right, you know you can make it, but it's always the wobble. Is it right when you're about to take it? Does it just wobble that little bit off on you? Well, there's another fox we can go take, or go harvest. And we'll see what's around that area too. Yeah, that actually might be droppings from that very fox down here. I think I see movement. No, we got a goat out there, so you know what? We'll snag this fox, maybe try for that goat, and that may be a male, so we might be able to just tail it for a little bit and then get the call registered. Actually, I should check and see what this next fox mission is, like, in total. It does seem like certain species have a specific weapon to them, and that's actually where that Cactuar's item tool thing that I link in the description of the videos is very helpful for, because I think they've also done like a mission one that tells you what animals require what specific equipment for their packs. So that way you'll know if you actually can do the full series of a mission or not, with what you've got item-wise. Yeah, there's the bush where it is. I knew it was coming up still. It's just that the bit of red is a bit blended in there. Yeah, and that's reloaded. Not that I'm expecting to come across any other foxes. We've actually been getting a fair amount of them for our expedition series here. I'm not sure if this is a male or a female. It was just kind of easy opportunity to aim for. How do you stack up? Ooh, yeah, see? Was trying to aim for the lungs in that. Got the spine. So I'm just going to resume with that. And we'll try to get to a spot where we can look and spot that. I'm sorry, what is that? That is a floating boulder. That is literally a floating series of rocks. Yeah, sometimes how the technical side wants to render stuff makes some interesting things you see on the horizon. We'll just say it's the heat of Bushrangers Run affecting us a bit. Yeah, not really seeing anything movement-wise like rabbit or that. And that goat is, I think, still back up this way. So we'll work our way down that a few minutes and see how it goes. We do got the 30-06 we can put back into use. So it's just going to take a little bit of time covering ground again. And I think I'm starting to hear from the character that little bit of like hot panting sound, so maybe what we'll do is once we do find the goat, we'll take a shot of water first, and that should hopefully help us with having steadier aim to get that animal. Oh, now speaking of goat, I think that's another one over there. No, there are a few over there. Okay, I thought that one almost looked like it was doing a call, but nothing registered. And there was another one that had, like, a white coat with curly horns that way, too. Okay, that's trotting over that direction. That's roaming. Oh, let me check these tracks quickly. This is quite a few together. Could this be a sign like a rabbit's around the area? Oh no, this is all goat tracks. Okay. just wanted to check, because I think the rabbits, an easy way to be able to locate them is that they'll have, like, these clusters of tracks all together. And yeah, you've got a bit of an interesting set of horns on you. I just can't spot to tell if it's a male or a female. No, female. Okay. Actually, it's weird. That one spotted fine, but there've been other times I'm not sure what fully dictates, like, how you can and can't spot the animals. Like, there's got to be a certain range where it's most or more effective or quicker doing it. But I thought with, like, the rock in front of her for that, we wouldn't have been able to get it registered. Okay, but we know that's female up there. And actually, I think this is right around the area where we had the rabbit warren, because I thought there were, like, some of these trees when we encountered that grouping of them. I might be mistaken. Okay. Now, I have to kind of figure out, do I want to chase those goat... Well, I don't know if there's even a male there, so I think it'd be better just to leave those goats alone and keep going in other directions. Now, we've got this little hill here that we can get on top of and take a look around and see what else might be in the area. So we'll just take a walk over there and just keep our ears open in case any other calls come in. Yeah, is this a little body of water, or is this something else on the mini-map? Well, not quite a body of water. Looks like a dried up pond, or what would have been a watering hole. Yep, there's another goat call, but that... Actually, that must be the same female that we got way, way earlier. That's kind of interesting. Now, maybe we can spot... see, she's probably down on the other side of the hill there. Oh, or that could be her right there that made the call. Just want to take a look down there. I doubt there's anything like... Yeah, see, it looks pretty sparse down there for anything. A big flat spot like that would be incredible to find like a rabbit warren at, but I doubt they'd make it so easy as to get them in spots like that. I'm going to head over that way and just kind of skirt around this for a bit. And time-wise, actually, what we'll do... I guess we'll try to just get onto that ridge there, then end this episode off. Because we are kind of sitting up there for the usual time I keep the videos like that. So far, a little bit of luck getting all the objectives aside from one for that Dragnet Operation mission. We did get we've actually gotten 2 foxes, but we did get the mission there done, so that's another bit GM nicely brought in. The big thing is, I do just want to try to get a few more rabbits. Like, for as easy as they can be to hunt, it still takes a little bit of experience knowing how to find them, how to place yourself to get them best. I basically just need to practice a lot more if it comes to wanting to be a little bit better at that. But the only way to do so is actually find them in the first place. Okay, so that's just the same female that called out well before. I was kind of hoping maybe she'd be traveling with others, but at least from an area like here, we should be able to see from a distance if she is on her own or not. I don't even actually see her. Oh, no, hang on. I think I just spotted her. Yeah. Actually, those are a fair-sized set of horns on her. Maybe it'd be worth it trying to take her. I'm not going to get too close. Maybe I'll just stick back here and try to watch until I get an opportunity. Because those horns seem like they do stretch out for a fair span. It's probably nothing super amazing to get, but it still might be a little bit of GM to come in from successfully downing her. I positioned her. Oh. You know what? She is right there. She's coming in, presenting herself for us, so might as well. There we go. Okay, so we're going to get to finish this episode with another animal harvested. I think it's worth a couple more minutes. Let's go take a look. I just wanted to look around for anything else, but seems like it is pretty sparse. And yeah, you're one that doesn't have the super shaggy coat. Well, let's see how you score. Ooh, further back than I thought I hit. Ooh, although it's a piebald. I don't think we'll take a picture just because it is only 25 GM. Although, you know what? I'm not sure if a piebald is rare for them or not. So maybe we will just take a picture just in case. And bring her up a bit. There we go. And just... Oh, did not mean to do that. I meant to move us over and rotate. Of course, I got it into a nice pose and now I completely messed it up. Okay, you stay like that. I turn like that. Bring around to there. Let's get more of her, just because, again, the coat coloring. I was going to try to stretch her out so we could see more of it, but of course. I'm just going to take one from up here and be happy with it. Enough little fiddling around, right? There we are. Okay, and with that, we are going to bring this episode of... Okay, well, that's gone. We're going to bring this episode of Bushrangers Run Expeditions to a close for today. We still got one more episode to cover to finish off this series, and then we'll have to wait to see what the poll brings in for the next Reserve Expedition series. But thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give the video a like. Now, let's get an old jarbled there. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave the comments right down below. And until I see you in the next video, hunters and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.